We do lack acknowledgement. I love that. It's a good question. That's interesting that you kind of touched upon that there's no book, I guess, on how to do the job that I do yet. Stay tuned. Um, but that's a good question. The what you kind of touched on about the path to success to esports is kind of a difficult one because I kind of have a my own opinion on this in that I feel that esports is still pretty small in my opinion, and by in industry being small, the amount of jobs is not as easy to come by. So for instance, my path to becoming or working in esports wasn't necessarily like my goal was esports. I received experience by working at an ad agency. I worked at another esports gaming talent agency. So I think one of the things that's it's kind of important is that it's kind of hard to get your dream job on the first go. Like you graduate college or you decide you want to get a job, I'm going to work in esports. I love the enthusiasm, but it's not necessarily as clear cut as that. It can be really difficult. So what I would advise anybody that's looking to work in esports is kind of, write down all of the esports companies you can think of and check all their websites and see if there's jobs available. And if there are, apply to them. And if you get it, great. But if you don't give up. You more so find companies that are in the industry, but not necessarily esports. So there's tons of talent agencies. There's tons of uh, video game developers. There's tons of gaming marketing agencies. So you don't necessarily your first job doesn't necessarily have to be in esports, but if your end goal is esports, I think it's crucial to develop skills and kind of learn about the industry, to learn about advertising um, through other roles at other companies. So I like the enthusiasm about joining esports right off the bat, but that can be difficult. And a lot of people that I know work in esports, it's not typically their first job.